Hey everybody, it's Pete. Today I want to give you a little bit of a lesson that we had in yesterday morning's game plan, and it's in reference to optimally timing your entries. Every trade that we put, whether it's a day trade, a swing trade, it doesn't make a difference. There's a reasonable profit target, a reasonable expectation for what it normally does, right? You look to put the trade on here, and then someplace in the future, there's a reasonable profit, an expected profit of what you'd like to earn in that position. And here's the big thing. After you have your optimal entry, the further away you get from your optimal entry, the profit potential for the amount that you need to risk decreases, which means that you need to manage that trade differently. We're seeing a lot of new members in the boot camp this month, especially with some of these stocks that are exploding, running scanners, chasing price, and the stock has already had the reasonable move, or it's had 50 to 60% of that reasonable move. So in yesterday's game plan meeting, we actually discussed and we showed two clear examples of an optimal entry versus getting in too late and how to manage those two trades differently. So enjoy this video, and I hope to see you on the other side in the boot camp.
All right, all-time highs for Pepsi, well bid. It does look like we have some minor resistance here in the 147 area, so that's good. What I do like here, though, is you can see now we broke through here. So this is a good example of what we mentioned earlier in the call. This is the first well-bid candlestick through this breakout, or this is technically the breakout, right? So we need today to be well bid. We need to today see higher highs, higher lows, and close near the highs. So it's not only well bid, we want to see well bid and close near the highs. If that happens, I would be looking to enter this a little bit later in the day because you have confirmation. I don't necessarily want to buy this the first time it breaks out, because the last few times it got above 146 and you have all-time highs right there. Honestly, that's how I'd be managing this today, Ross. You have a nice 3-day rally here, not a monster rally, but the first time it's breaking out with resistance. I would be waiting to look at this at the end of the day for a strong close, well bid, and then look to initiate. So let's take a look at the stock. So yes, under normal conditions, 100%. I've actually been talking about that for a couple of weeks now, that if we get the stimulus package passed, we should have a good couple of months of trading. But obviously we got a monkey in the wrench, and a horrific monkey at that. Well bid, and well bid. So obviously we had a swing low here into well bid candlestick. So this well bid candlestick is the first entry, which would have been on this day. So here's the first day entry. Second day, today would be the third day with a positive open. So I do like the long here, and we're looking at 55 as the first target. But again, because today is the third entry above here, which you're going to get that with being up 6%. You're now late. You're late to the party in the direction of a good idea. So that means that you need to work the orders a little bit. I just can't stress this enough. And I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to make a video about this and pop this into the tape reading lesson, because there has to be a scale in your head that the better the entry, the more share size you could have on the initial entry. The later the entry has to be less share size, because you're still trading for the same profit target, but you're late. So you can't jam the gas on here if it's already, it's already gone a bit.